I was recently asked to speak about a life experience that taught me something, which is pretty vague. So the lesson I landed on was this. It's that fear is often dressed up as sensibility. Here's my story. I first met my husband, Andy, when we were 18 years old at a fraternity sorority mixer at the University of Georgia. He wore a yellow polo shirt and the Southern swoop haircut. Now, if you're from the South, you know what I'm talking about. In case you're not, this is a shaggy look for guys that is not long because, heaven forbid, but just long enough to where they nearly have to throw out their necks to get it to fall to one side. He looked nothing like my Florida boyfriend, who at the time in Florida, guys bought sticky hair product in bulk. But this Georgia guy, he caught my attention. I hung on to all of his words. It's as if the moment we were talking was freezing as it was unfolding. Looking back at it now, it's as if God was tapping me on the shoulder, alerting me, saying, "This is important." But I went back to my life, back to the boyfriend, because he was solid. He was smart. He checked off all the big boxes. And so I ignored all the signs that indicated we just weren't right for one another. I mean, this guy had a savings account with my name on it for an engagement ring, right? This was my path. Until one day, I saw the Georgia guy with the shaggy hair again. And a few weeks later, he said a line that ended up changing my entire life. He said, "That guy, your boyfriend, he'll marry you, and I can't guarantee you that, but I can make you happier than he can." And I knew he was right. I knew why that conversation all of those years before was so important. Life has not always been easy with Andy. If you've been here for a while, you know we have gone through our share of hardships. But we have held each other's hands in scary waiting rooms. We have grieved together. We have grown in faith together. And somehow, through it all, we have found a way to laugh together. And I could have missed it. I could have settled on what was comfortable, what was practical, instead of finding God's best for me. Always listen to that still small voice from within, that holy voice from within. I'm not talking about listen to every voice that's in your head, but the ones that stop you in your tracks, the ones that are pointing you in a different direction. Give them pause. Let those guide your decisions, not fear dressed up as sensibility. And if you do, you may not find an easy life, but you will find the full life that you're looking for.